Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are here to discuss about the books which is like more like from 9 months to 18 months or even more, definitely even more. But yes, I have introduced these books from 9 months because my child have already kind of learned some colors, shapes, a B C D and 1 2 3. So I wanted to give her a little more advanced in that, and that's the reason I have started introducing it. But then it was more useful by like 12 months or so only. These books are like some of them are board books, some of them are flap books. So yeah, let us go in details. So when I have first thought about purchasing a book of alphabets, then my first touch and feel book is the first thing which I really liked. I have taken it from the shopping center, the bookstore, and then the reason why I liked it because it has texture and moreover it has arrows. I can make her. I always thought that this book I can extend it a later point of time where there is a tracing thing also is shown that how it is, and both the characters are given, and also to interest the baby because she was very much excited. Okay, A is for apple, E is for alligator, chomp chomp chomp. So like this I can read the books in a storytelling mode and I can make her interested. But then the only thing which I have find her is that she used to enjoy this book a lot because I wanted to have only one book always so that everything registers in her mind. Today I say okay, B is for balloon, tomorrow I'll say B is for something else. In that early stage they get their word picture memory or their word memory is not so strong, so I want to stick to whatever I have been teaching to only one or two books, not more than that. So her vocab word library I don't want to increase more, and that's the reason I had one of the other books which I have taken on this series is because these alphabets were so small. Half of the picture was like this, but then she was not able to learn more about the size. So I have a little complaint only in this, that if the size of the book was little more bigger, then definitely it would have helped my young child of like 1 year or so to have more interest between having recognizing the animals. So this was even lesser than what I had. I have covered some cloth soft books with you guys, so it was even smaller than that. So but she already had context of that, then it was helpful for me because the pictures came handy in the one thing, which is that was the advantage of this book. So the alphabet is here and the pictures are here. You don't need to flip it over. So yeah, so she will be going through this. And then I have taken another book which is a normal board book but with a very big representation, like a, a, a is for apple, b, 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 ball. So here both the letters, even in this, small and big both are given, small and uppercase both are given. So that is the beauty of this book. It is so like the characters are very huge. So these pictures are like one to one. Other than this page, mostly all the pictures are like one picture, one page. So it was very attractive with the vibrant colors. This is the book I'm talking about. Let's Get Talking, Alphabet. And then these are the only two books I have other than my cloth book for ABCDs. Then let's come to the numbers. This is Jungle 1 to 3. I already told that my daughter is like very crazy about the animals, so I wanted to make this learning a fun, not a punishment. So I don't want to go through the books just for having it. So that was the reason that I'm having these books, which is based on her interest. Everything is like more like a lot of vibrant colors and animals wherever possible. So now again this is Jungle 1 to 3 and say one element. So this is gonna, oh, elephant is stomping his feet. So you can always say one lizard, one bird, one this, one elephant. How many do you see? So like this. So one number is also given, and then to each character other than whatever is written here, other than the story which they are telling, you can also create on your own. Okay, how many flowers do you see? So now also, now for example, I have this book. She is having a hang of counting by now. So I'll tell her, oh, okay, can you count the flowers for me? Can you count how many birds for me? Can you count how many leaves for me? So like this. So this is one number per page. And counting is also a fun, you know, this is great for counting by your fingers, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It's very easy for the child. Then the frogs. So this is one of the very great book, like I have used in addition to my alphabet almost daily, like in morning and in evening. Every day I used to have these two books. I also had a flip-flop book. It's Lift the Flaps. My daughter has given more of love, so yeah, most of the pages of the first page are torn. Most of the pages like this, you see. But then yes, she need to flip it and she need to see the, you know, colors. So here one color will be given as a this thing, but then it is a lot of colorful book. So every time I can keep on repeating, oh, I see a door. Door is green color. Then not only the color which is, you know, within the flaps, which is the focus or so, but also on your own you can continue to tell a lot. I see a yellow sun. Yellow van. Oh, I find a duck. Like this. So this is a flip-flap book. She was too much interested with this flap book that she wanted me to open and see, and even she wanted to do it. So her motor skills are also developed very good with the, you know, handling these kind of books early in her stage. And it's not only the flap, the color content, you can always make your own stories beside this, that okay, what is happening in the scene you can tell the way you want, and also the different colors. Then similar to this, I had a flap book of vehicles, which is like a tractor, aeroplane, one per page. Car, train, rocket, submarine. This is one of the great books I have. Police car, fire truck. So she was having a lot of interest. I used to tell her, you know, what it is, the stones. It's taking stones. You can always lift the flap and then tell your own story. Like for this ambulance, you can tell story. Just to create the interest. It's one picture on a page. It's very, very good book. Love to learn, lift the flap. And then, like I had shown you other pictures, then this is again one of the storybooks, the bedtime storybooks, Thank You God. This is also very good pictorial representation of the night, the day, and a lot of storytelling which you can do with a lot of vibrant colors. This is Thank You God. I used to read this book like mostly at the bedtime. In addition to that, I have books like this, which is musical. So yeah, Just the Princess Brave. So this will have a music from this, and then there's a lot, you know, a lot of character comes in. Okay, you know, she's brave, she's a warrior, like that you can tell. So something she's definitely learning some new words with this. One of the very good books, yeah, definitely. And then in addition to that, they also have these kind of books. So you can always tell, okay, like, you know, find this, find that. Oh, here are the arrows. Yeah, here are the arrows, they were fighting, here are the arrows, like that. So you can create a story of their own. First, initially when I started using this book, I was not asking her to find, but I was trying to find the things for her, tell the different colors again and again, again and again. So many aspects to the book. But then slowly she got into a point where she was able to search. Then I have one of this books is Free Train. She is crazy about the trains, so if she wanted to learn more on that, here is how it goes. Purple box car, a black steam engine. The train is moving. We are not able to see because it's moving so fast. Do you see? No, we are not able to see. Going through the tunnels. So if you have been to the tunnel, then make sure that you refer it. Oh, okay, you know, we were there in the tunnel. So next time when you are in a tunnel, you have to refer to this book of your page, that okay, you see a tunnel, we read that in a book, there's a tunnel, train was going through a tunnel, now see, we are going through this tunnel. And then going by cities. So here are the buildings which is shown, we are going by the cities. And we are going by the trestles, a bridge, or any or things like that. So yeah, it was definitely helpful to increase her memory. This is the very little first look and find. Very beautiful book. I have first started doing it like more like a storytelling with a lots of vibrant colors, but then definitely my daughter was able to find it. If I used to, it was increasing the word vocab. So here how what they have done is they have given some words here. So now I will say, okay, do you find a duck, do you find a boat? So like this. So I will just see this thing and then I will tell her, oh, okay, here is there, now how many? So even you can do, you can find and then you can get to count those. You can even learn colors, you can do a storytelling, you can do a lot from this type of book. And then eventually she will get into a point where she is able to search on her own, and she is at that point. So yeah, I have books like this a lot, like musical series where, you know, where the text is given, a lot of storytelling, and then she can enjoy the music all the time. She will be, you know, doing it all the day. Yes, this is one of the other series which they have. So it comes like a set of three, like 1, 2, and 3. This thing comes off, and then you can use, these are play a sound books, so you can put that in the another book and it will play the sound according to it. So if it's a friend like you, it will come friend like you. And then the sky watchers, so the music will be different per book. So they have a reading mechanism, and then they will make a different voice as soon as you plug it into you know, a different book. So it's a set of 3. My daughter has thoroughly enjoyed these 2. And also I would like to cover one more book which comes from my one of the favorites, Disney. So this is a very big book of look and find. Generally these look and find, you know, the recommended age which they give is like 3 years or so, but it is a lot. Like if you invest early, then it is a lot of advantage or privilege you get to see like more of these words. Try to give a story to the child, read a story, then color, then counting. Okay, do you see a chair? So now for example, the chair is not given here in this list to be found, but we can see chairs. Okay, this is a chair and a table. How many? 1, 2. Okay, this also 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this, once she comes on the counting stage, then you can make them do that. So books are like really helpful. So a lot of storytelling, finding. My daughter is really enjoying this book. Pictures are very big, swing, slide, what is there in the park, what we expect in the park. So we can relate to, you know, every time she go to the park, and even when we are reading we can relate to it, and every time she go next time we can relate to it. So books like this. So yes, this is pretty much the end of the book. I have continued to, you know, give her these kind of books which I have shown in my previous video. So if you have not seen it yet, definitely see it, which is a preference of like 0 to 12 months book, early into their age group. So yeah, this I have shown you there also. This is her all-time favorite. And this zoo also, Curious George Zoo, and this farm book with all the animals, with all the farm animals. We can make the voices and make them interested to do it, and then it grows because it will be telling, okay, it will be counting, we'll be able to count how many horses, how many cows, like this. So you can extend these books. So she's still using these. Yeah. If you like my video, then please click on like button, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for another post updates. And that's it for today. Stay blessed and enjoy the little things with your baby. Thank you.